Alright, now, I wasn't actually planning on making this video, but, after seeing this today, I browsed on Facebook, saw someone that posted this article, or commented on a post with this article in it, and I decided I would give this a shot. This is an article on the Huffington Post, which I will show you right here. I actually have to move my recorder out of the way. This is the HuffPost Gay Voices, which is the gay news sort of thing. It's basically their it's where people you like about gay laws and stuff like that. I don't follow the site devoutly, but from my understanding, this is what the site does. So actually, I need to move it up there. There we go. This is a 14-year-old boy named Caiden Cowgur, who, as you can see, the title of this article is Caiden Cowgur, conservative teen radio host, slams President Obama for making kids gay. Now, I read this title and I immediately facepalmed because this is just stupid. Then you go on to read the article. I'll skip to this part here at the top later, but just let me move it down here. I'm having some difficulties here. There we go. This kid, he is 14. Keep in mind, he is 14 years old. And here's what he says here. A West Virginia-based teen radio host is making waves after proclaiming that President Obama is making kids gay in a recent episode. 14-year-old Caiden Cowgur, who hosts the twice-weekly Caiden Cowgur show, made his anti-gay proclamations in a recent broadcast video, of which was uploaded to his YouTube channel on May 26th. Homosexuality is a belief. This person is not born that way. No matter what Lady Gaga says, it's a decision. Okay, no. That's not the case. Oh, but let's continue. This is not stupid. This is stupid right here. Homosexuality is not a belief, but let's continue. After confessing that he was once friends with some kids who have since come out as gay, he notes they were not homosexuals then they just decided all of a sudden, I think I'm going to be gay. Before he eventually concludes, I'm going to tell you this, guys. President Obama, Vice President Biden is making kids gay. And he goes on to say that homosexuality is a perverted belief, it is immoral and not natural, before noting, I'm not for bullying homosexuals. I believe that it's wrong, but when you're trying to teach them the Word of God and they consider that bullying, I find that's a big problem, not being allowed to convert other people to my religion. He cites Rush Limbaugh and Glenn Beck as his influences. He makes up his own mind, blah, 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 blah. Not the first time he slammed the administration. He wants straight Pride Month. Okay, I'm sorry, but this kid has got to be... I mean, look at this kid. This is what he looks like. This is what this kid looks like. He looks like the typical 14-year-old. I will say that. He looks like the typical 14-year-old. But anyways, back to the article. Homosexuality is not a belief, and you can't all of a sudden just say, I'm going to be gay. That's not how it works. That's not how it's ever worked. If you are gay, you've been born that way. It's like having autism, or it's like having some other disease. You can't all of a sudden just decide, I'm going to have this disease, or I'm going to be autistic or whatever. You're born with it. That's something you can't change. That is it's not a belief. It's not a quote-unquote belief. And President Obama making people gay, that's the stupidest thing I've ever heard. That is straight up the stupidest thing I've ever heard. And a person is born this way. If they're gay, they're born this way. They're born that way. They're not born like neutral and then all of a sudden they decide to be gay. No, you're born that way. Everybody is born a certain way, whether they're straight, gay, or bi, or what other sexualities there are. I don't know, but the three main ones, the three ones that I know of, straight, gay, and bi. You are born one of these three ways. You You're not born one way, and then all of a sudden you choose to be another, or you're not born any of the three ways, and then you decide you're going to be one of them. You're born one of them. That's something you can't help. This kid is saying that homosexuality is a perverted belief? No! Homosexuality... Being gay is something that you can't help. It's whatever makes you happy is whatever makes you happy. If you're gay and you're happy that way, then you're happy that way. It's not a perverted belief. It's not natural. It's just how it works. It's how it works. It's how it's always worked. This isn't something that this isn't something that you choose. It's something that happens to you just naturally, whether it be based on family history or just based on whatever genes you're born with, whatever it is. I mean, this kid is let me focus on this kid again. First, I'll go up to this top here. Update at 8:42 p.m. on Wednesday, June 6th. It appears Caiden Cowgur has closed his YouTube channel. However, TMZ has uploaded the video to their site. So we will permanently see how idiotic this kid is. Now, if you want to watch the video, I'll give you a link in the description for the article. The video is on the article if you want to watch it. I haven't watched it yet. I just basically know, from reading this article, I could pretty much tell what I'm going to be seeing. This kid is just... I mean, he is not a conservative. He is straight... I mean, he is not conservative in any stretch. He's clearly from one side of the... Now, then again, I'm not big on politics, and I'm not... I mean, so I don't know exactly what a conservative is, but I can try and make a best guess. Conservative, I'm guessing, is, you're not for you're not for anything, kind of like being agnostic for religion. You're not to a specific religion. You recognize that there might be a God there, but I'm not going to get into religion on this video. That's for something completely different. But that's I mean, that's pretty much what I think conservative is. You're not for a particular side. You're not for a particular side. You're sort of in the middle. At least that's what I think. But seriously, this kid is going to be in for a rude awakening. I hope for this kid's safety that he's homeschooled, or that he doesn't go out to places, because when anybody that he knows catches wind of this, they are going to make him pay for it. He is going to be chastised or he is going to be slammed for this every chance anybody gets. And I don't wish that upon somebody. That's just what's going to happen. This kid is going to get slammed for it by everybody. He's already getting slammed for it by the people that have read this article, and by most of the people I know that have seen this. I mean, this kid is just, I know he's not going to watch this, but seriously, dude, you stepped over a line and you're never going to live it down. This kid is never going to live this down, because he is going to be reminded of this every single day. And TMZ having this uploaded to their site, makes it all the worse for him, because this is going to be permanently there unless TMZ takes it down, which I don't think they will. But at least for the next little bit, everybody is going to see this, because TMZ is a popular website. Everybody knows this. And the Huffington Post is a popular news site. The fact that this kid's getting press, he's getting press, and he can't handle the truth. He can't handle the backlash he's getting. That's why he closed the YouTube channel. He closed his YouTube channel because he basically talked a big game, but when it comes to actually defending himself on the matter, he's nowhere to be found. He's closed his YouTube channel, and he's basically off the face of the earth at this point. But, he's pretty much going to have to go, if in order to be, absolutely certain that no one figures out who he is, He's gonna have to go like that guy in the new DirecTV commercial who had to fake his own death. Like, it's the cable thing where if you wait for a long time for your cable guy, you get bored. When you get bored, you look out, you stare out windows. When you stare out windows, you see stuff you shouldn't see. When you see stuff you shouldn't see, you need to vanish. When you need to vanish, you fake your own death. When you fake your own death, you dye your eyebrows. When you dye your eyebrows, you're at your own funeral. As a guy named Phil Shifley. He's pretty much gonna have to do that at this point, or just like move out of the country. I mean, well, eventually he's going to be found out anyway. But this kid has stepped over the line. I know I've blabbered on a little bit. Basically, what I'm trying to say is this kid has stepped over the line. He's crossed over a line that he doesn't want to cross. And it's just, I'm sorry, but you don't, like, if you seriously believe that this kid is right, that you are so homophobic it's not even funny. Because I mean, I've known people that are like that, and it sickens me to have to deal with it. Like, I posted a status on Facebook one time after the Amendment 1 thing for North Carolina passed, and said, I was, for gays or whatever, I was happy, I posted, I actually copied a status from somebody that was the truth, and then this one guy says, too bad gays aren't born that way, sorry about that, buddy, in this, like, insanely dickish tone, like he was so superior to anything, like he was a superior power that I shouldn't even dare talk to him about homosexuality in the way that he doesn't want me to, or something like that. And it just started a huge war. It ended up being on Reddit, I think. Yeah, it's just this kid. This Caiden kid. I really hope that he sees that he realizes what he's done, and he's closed his YouTube channel. But I really hope he takes some extra steps to protect himself, because I know some people are going to go insanely far to make sure this kid isn't around anymore. So, he's 14, which, it's pretty sad that he's already endangering his life this much, because there are people who will drive it to the ground, or will go to great lengths to make sure people like this aren't around. I'm not saying that as a threat or anything, it's just that's the truth. That's the way people are sometimes. But that's all I gotta say.